What's going on, guys? Sean here with another straight razor video. In today's episode, I will be reviewing Italian Plum by Hendrix and Classics. Full disclosure, I did not pay for any of the products that, well, I paid for the razor and I paid for the pre-shave oil, but the aftershave and the soap I did not pay for. I did win this brush, the jack that I'll be using. I won this on a giveaway. I won it from Tobin Fetters. And so I will be pairing Italian Plum soap with the Italian Plum aftershave splash together. And I'll be using the jack brush, which has become my favorite brush so far. It's a synthetic brush. It has the Dragon Slayer knot, and I feel like it has a really nice splay, I think it's what it's called. All right, I'm applying some after pre-shave. This is water and glycerin. That is one of my favorite pre-shaves. I just wash my hands and it comes right off. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is the 29th of October, so. All right, so I wanna show you guys the label a little bit. I believe that Italian Plum is about a year old, if I'm not mistaken. So this came out a year ago. There you guys have the label. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. It has the ingredient list over here on this side. Italian Plum, and it's 4 ounces of soap in here, so that's good. As you guys know, I'm a bowl latherer, so there you have the consistency of the soap. And while I am putting this, I'm gonna read the ingredient list. So it has cocoa butter, kokum butter, elite butter, stearic acid, whoa, boom shakalaka. It has glycerin, coconut oil. It has lye, reconstituted aloe juice, myristic acid, lye again, but this time NaOH, shea butter, it has castor oil, bentonite clay, EDTA, fragrance if scented, and it is scented, and it has Tusa silk. All right. It smells really good. It doesn't taste good at all. Don't eat this, please. And full disclosure, before doing this, I've tried this soap about 8 to 9 times. If you're interested to see how else this performs rather than watching this video, as proof of me using it and making this review, I always like to, well, it's a new thing I want to do, but I do shorts, and if you check out my shorts, you can see that I use this soap before even making the review. Like I said before, I'm not going to be doing first impressions, so. This straight razor Cajun cutter by SK Collins has a quick, less flat edge, and by quick I mean I just took it and finished with my cuticle. went on the less flat and did not even think about it. I wasn't very meticulous. I just wanted a quick edge. So, Coca-Cola. All right, start with the neck. As you guys can see, myself being a bowl latherer, I have no problems whipping up a lather that is of the quality that you need for a straight razor shave. And I did try lathering on the tub, and I lathered on the face. Those work as well. I didn't record those because I'm not the greatest at lathering straight from the tub. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So if you're a straight razor user, you're not gonna have a problem with this. It has enough body. The base is very balanced. And of course, if you're a DE guy, you don't have to worry about that. You're gonna have a really good experience with this. When it comes to the slickness though, I'll give it a 8 out of 10 in slickness. There we go. Let's go with the grain here. All right, scent notes. When you open a tub of Italian Plum, of course, the first note that you're gonna get is that rich Italian plum scent, as it should be. It's very different from other Italian plum scents that I've tried in a good way. You get that sweetness right off the bat. It doesn't go too deep into the sweetness, and it doesn't go too deep into the richness because there is, I believe, citrus. I'm pretty sure it's lemon or something like that. It kind of brightens it up a little bit, which I like because it's not like a generic plum scent. Rather, it's a combination of different type of fragrances that work well together. One thing I want to note, and I don't know, it's just me, when it comes to the labeling, you can see that, hopefully I'm out of frame here, but you have the Italian Plum font right in the middle. Right above it you have the plum plant. You have a wooden door and you have some flowers here. I don't know, I'm looking way too deep into it, but I believe the label represents what the fragrances you're gonna get. Of course, the Italian Plum being the most prominent, it's the one you're gonna notice the most. But the flowers in the bottom, there's also a floral scent to this soap. And I feel like the floral scent, what it does, it kind of makes the fragrance, the soap, feel a lot cooler. So the way I could explain it is it almost feels like a date night, midnight kind of coolness to it. I will say, the artwork is very on theme. It looks like you're walking through Italy you walk through a house and you look towards it, there's an Italian plant right there. You got the wooden door that might represent the sandalwood. The sandalwood, I almost had to be looking for it in order to find it, but there is sandalwood in there. So yeah, it's very on theme with Italian plum. I don't think if I'm looking at the other soaps that Hendrix and Classics has on their website, the label would not stand out to me. So I have other soaps that Pete sent to me. By the way, thank you, Pete. That Pete sent to me. I think those other scents definitely stand out more. It might be my age, it might be the colors, but yeah, it's my belief that don't judge a book by its cover. Just because it's not as exciting does not mean you're not gonna like it. I will say though, let's put some more glycerin here. Compared to other Pete Hendrix soaps, he's kind of known for his, or in my opinion, he's kind of known for his cologne style inspiration of soaps. So when you buy a Pete Hendrix soap like Gear of the Dragon or Chillin', Opulent, yeah, so you're expecting to have that cologne style of soap, and this is definitely its own thing from that. Although I will say there's definitely an inspiration behind it. So you know Pete likes his cologne styles, and there's that inspiration behind the soap, but it's not it. You know, it's different from the other ones. Okay. We're going with the second pass. This razor could, I should have taken my time. It's not as keen as I wanted it, but that's the problem when you don't take your time. And I haven't stropped it either that well. I only stropped it right before this video, and that was like 20 passes. I have been getting a lot of compliments from the ladies at work saying that I smell really sweet. And that has nothing to do with Italian Plum, that's just me. No. I've been using the Italian Plum aftershave in the mornings as cologne. And let me tell you, Pete is not afraid to put fragrances in his soaps and aftershave splashes, because that lasts like 5 to 6 hours easily. I know I've heard other people say that that is not an EDP. It's not a cologne, the aftershave splash. In my opinion, it lasts just as long. I work at our family restaurant, and I sweat a lot. And I still manage to come off work and still smell like it. So that's just my experience. All right, we're going against the grain now. We'll say I was a little worried. The only thing that worried me, because I really like the scent, how it smells. It's sweet, it's cool, refreshing, it's balanced. What did worry me was I was getting some mild irritation in the second pass when I started to use this, and that's completely normal for me. So this does not apply to everybody, but I have really sensitive skin. And like I said, Pete is not afraid to put a lot of fragrance in his soap, which is a good thing. I love fragrances. I love when soaps have a really strong scent. The only problem is, for my skin, usually I can't handle that. And so I was a little bit worried. My little trick was to get around that is before every pass, I put my glycerin mix or my pre-shave oil. And that kind of creates a barrier between the soap and and my skin. And so I just paint the soap on top and I have no problem. So that's how I worked around it. I haven't had a problem after that. And like I said, that doesn't apply to everybody. So at first I thought it was, I said, maybe it could be the base that I'm having like some kind of irritation towards, but I tried the other product that he sent me, which I don't want to say the name because it's such a cool product. I kind of want to leave that for a later video. But I tried that other base and I had no problem with irritation with that soap, even without the pre-shave trick I've been doing. So it's definitely a fragrance thing that my skin isn't too kosher with. And like I said, that's for me. Everybody has different things that their skin might not enjoy. But when it comes to the scent, I love this scent. Pete, I think the label is not as attractive, but maybe that goes with the theme. I really like the labels that you're doing with Bary. I just saw the one you guys did with Rabbit Hole, and that looks really interesting. Those really your eyes go just straight towards them. There's some people that buy soap for the performance, some buy them for the fragrance, and then other people buy them for the collectors to collect the label, you know? And I think you're doing some really cool artwork with Bary, so that's just my opinion. I thought I should put it out there. Bary, if you guys don't know, Bary is a Texan shaves. I'll put his YouTube link in the description below so you guys can check him out. He's a really cool guy. Make sure to check out his Blizzard battles. That's a really fun little series that he made. I'm not gonna go Fool's Pass because, being honest, this razor needs a little bit more work. All right. Let's do the mustache area. So this is the first episode where I do a review or where I'm trying to be more serious about these reviews. I do my research. In the past, I've done first impressions, so it's also the first time that I get sent out, well, it's not the first time I get sent out a product, but if you guys have any suggestions of what I can add, what I missed, what you guys would be interested to hear in these type of, I'm not even gonna say reviews, it's my experience. Your experience will be different from mine. So many times I've looked at reviews for other items just to find out that although some things that they mention in those reviews do click, so other things don't. And at the end of the day, it's just your experience. You have to try it out for yourself. All right, I think I'm happy with that, even though the razor needs a little bit more work. Aftershave splash, it has the same kind of label. Here on the side, it says 100 milliliters. And then here on the ingredients, it says water, denatured alcohol, SDA 40B, fragrance, polysorbate 80. And it smells exactly like the soap. The only difference is the first 3 to 4 minutes, you're gonna have a mild difference in the smell, and I believe that's the denatured alcohol. Also, after the shave, my face feels very slick. I always take a towel and kind of rub a little bit of that slickness off, because I like having my skin a little dry before I apply the aftershave splash. And sometimes I like putting a little bit of air into it, shake the bottle. So right after the soap, after using Italian Plum soap, my face feels slick. I take out that slickness off. I dry it out, and then I apply the aftershave splash, which smells exactly the same except for the first 3 to 4 minutes, where it has that kind of alcohol smell, and then that kind of goes away and you are left with the exact same scent. And then the face feel is, you're gonna feel, or at least maybe you're not gonna feel this, but this is how I feel. My skin starts feeling tight and rubbery, and I like that because it kind of feels like right after you get a really nice shave, your skin just tightens up, it feels rubbery, and you're touching your face like that, it feels really nice. That's the feeling I get. When it comes to a sting, I would say mild. Mild to low, so for me that's perfect. I don't like very stingy aftershave splashes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little review. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna do these. For sure, I feel like doing a shave while I am talking about the product comes a lot more natural to me. And I kind of want to have that more natural approach while I'm just shaving, talking about the product. It feels a lot more personal with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If anything of the things I said you found interesting, you can check out Italian Plum aftershave splash or aftershave soap. You can check out Italian Plum soap by Hendrix and Classics. And then here you have the aftershave splash. And I really like the brush. Synthetic brush performs really well. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great rest of your week. I don't know when I'm uploading this. Like I said, it's October 29th. So yeah, have a good one. Have a good one.